So let's do our bracket battle.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring this up here. Okay. Bracket battle. Greatest women's wrestler of all time. We've decided that these predictions now, you're choosing for the community.
Okay.
So this becomes the community's greatest women's wrestler of all time.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to put in the Discord, I'm going to put little banners up for each one that we pick.
I got a lot of weight on my shoulders here. Yeah.
Right. A lot of weight on your shoulders. And we can, they can chime in. They can try to sway the vote, but I got you. It's up to you. You are representing us in this.
I got you.
Right here. Okay. Alexa Bliss versus AJ Lee.
Ooh. Wow. Coming out hard.
Chat right now. We've got 1 for AJ Lee. 2 for AJ Lee now. Lauren says Alexa Bliss. Lauren didn't get to watch another. Blaze God says AJ.
I think I'm leaning Alexa.
Okay.
Because I feel like she's more accomplished.
Okay.
I do. I really I think she's more accomplished in terms of her career. I love AJ, but if we're doing the GOAT, I think I gotta go Alexa.
Okay. Alexa moves on. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair.
Oh fuck. Holy shit, man. Oh man, that is a hard one.
Oh yeah, we brought the heat round 1 here.
Man.
All right, we got 1 Becky, 2 Becky. I don't know if I agree with that. Becky the GOAT. We got Becky the GOAT in the chat.
I think if we're talking about all around, superstar, like we're talking promo, ring, just the whole combination of things. I'm gonna go Charlotte.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Charlotte.
Lauren said Charlotte. Good Real Hunting said Charlotte based on the parameters that you set up in the first round.
Yeah, so I think I gotta go Charlotte on that for sure.
All right, we got Saraya, which you can use her as Paige and Saraya, and we've got Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
No questions.
I can't even, because she's not even done yet, and she's done so much.
I agree.
So
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair or Mercedes Moné?
Damn. And you said this was AI?
Yeah. Yes. So the way I'm doing this now, because there's not enough of these bracket fights to.
AI over here putting 2 black women against each other.
Well, so here, let me work you through the explanation. I told AI to make the first round as difficult as possible. So obviously AI is racist.
Oh man!
When you start to see how these things come together, you're right. It was just like the 2 black girls. That's perfect.
Man, I gotta talk to AI, but oh man, I'm gonna go Bianca, because I think when this thing is said and done, I think Bianca is gonna be probably a top 5 women's wrestler of all time.
So, and this is not just because I'm Bianca stan. I think Mercedes has hurt herself. I think she's gone backwards. I didn't know that was possible, but
her going to AEW has definitely hurt her. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah,
it is tainted her career. For sure.
I feel like that if you had this argument and Mercedes was still in WWE, I would even make the argument that her story kind of career was better. But I think that the other was a step back. So you're going Bianca.
And plus, their only one-on-one match, Bianca won.
True.
Okay.
All right, so now we're coming back to the top of this side of the bracket. Alexa Bliss or Charlotte Flair?
Charlotte Flair.
That's not a tough one. We don't need to.
Yeah, that's not.
We don't need to hash that out. We don't need to wait for chat on that one. Rhea Ripley or Bianca Belair?
Holy fuck!
This is the match we're waiting for. This is the match I'm waiting for. This is my dream match of all matches. This is my dream match. This is the match I want to see.
And it's got to happen in the next year or two. It's like they're both in their prime.
I feel like it has to be WrestleMania this year. Vegas.
It has to happen.
That can be the one of the biggest matches on the card.
It cannot be. You cannot push this out any it has to happen.
Well, one of them's gonna end up. So something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get hurt. Someone's gonna go to Hollywood. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh man. If we're looking at it as of today, up to today, I think I'd go Bianca.
I mean, Rhea's ascension, even though it's been crazy, it's still only a year long. So far.
Bianca almost won 2 Royal Rumbles.
Yeah.
She's been champion 3-4 times.
Yeah, longest women's Raw women's champion.
Tag champ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bianca.
I think we're good there. All right, Charlotte and Bianca to go to the finals.
Oh man, I mean, just you got to go Charlotte.
I agree. Yeah. I'm not going to fight. This is not an argument. Bianca, we can talk. We can re-have this conversation 5 years from now, Mike, and it may be a whole different story. But right now, there's no argument.
Yeah.
All right, then we flip over to the other side. We got Trish Stratus versus Lita.
Oh wow. Probably Trish Stratus. She was more accomplished as a women's wrestler than Lita. Lita had a run, but legacy wise, Trish Stratus I agree. Think is over there.
I'm with you. Yeah. I co-sign on that 100%. Yeah. Bayley versus Chyna. This is interesting because most of them have given you a pretty in your face comparison that you can go, apple to apple. This is very spread apart where you go.
This is spread.
There's some elements of history involved in this that you have to kind of work through.
Yeah.
Because I see Good Real Hunting says Bayley's more accomplished, but there wasn't a lot for Chyna was an intercontinental champion.
Chyna, back in the day, she was a trendsetter. She changed the game a little bit. I mean, there was just nobody in her league, so you can't accomplish much when there's just almost she was having to be put into storylines with men. Oh man, this is a really hard one, man. Because Bayley is accomplished.
Oh hell yeah,
100%. But Chyna also was a trailblazer in a way.
I keep saying about Bayley. Bayley does nothing bad.
Yeah,
I don't know that she's the best at anything, but she does nothing at below an A level to me.
I probably lean Bayley in this.
I'm okay with that just because it's the old argument when you argue Larry Bird or Magic Johnson. Sometimes it's just time, right? It's just the natural progression of time.
I think also because Bayley came up in the women's evolution, and that has a big sway in my eyes. I think
I'd say that, and I would ask the chat and ask you. If you plucked Chyna out and put her in today's era of wrestling, does she not look kind of like Braun Strowman? A little bit unathletic compared to Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. I don't know that she moves the same.
I see my comp to her would be Rhea Ripley.
Do you think she moves like a Rhea Ripley though? We have nostalgia for Chyna, but I remember her being a little slow and lumbering.
Okay. I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah. I'm with you. I would go Bayley too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We got Nikki Bella and Britt Baker.
I mean, Nikki Bella, she's just, I think that's, career wise. Britt Baker, I think if she had the right story and booking and proper company, I think this could be a different.
That's what I was going to say is, I know AI. I know you're trying to be inclusive here because you were racist earlier, but no female wrestler who has not stepped in a WWE ring can be the GOAT. Sorry, just can't. True. If you have not stepped in a WWE ring, you can't be the GOAT. Nobody from the Canadian Football League is the greatest football player to ever play. It just doesn't work.
I'm with you on that.
And I like Britt Baker, and I hope she comes to WWE, and I hope she gets those moments. But until then, yeah, Nikki Bella did it on the biggest stage.
Yeah.
Mickie James or Asuka? This is interesting too with Mickie James because while she's been in WWE, her best work I don't think is WWE.
Yeah, I would probably go Asuka because when I think Asuka, I think of that just dominant streak she had from NXT, coming in. Yeah. Like, I'd probably go Asuka. In
the same way I talk about Bayley, besides the language barrier with Asuka, there's not a lot you can complain about.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
All right, we're back around to Trish Stratus and Bayley.
Trish Stratus.
I think that's fair. I think it's hard. I mean, she's a pioneer. Nikki Bella or Asuka? Nikki Bella is a weird one because she fell at a time where to me, right place, right time for her.
That is true.
She kind of outlived the model era of WWE, and she transitioned into the more athletic, the Charlotte Flair era and that stuff. So she kind of spanned the divas all the way through to like the Revolution. I
think Asuka's just a better wrestler.
I do too.
Yeah, that's probably where I go with it. Just, if we're putting them together, I think that's probably where I have to go.
Good Real Hunting says not close. Asuka over Nikki.
Yeah, I think that's
Lauren says Nikki, but she liked Total Bellas.
Oh, okay.
Jim Crack says Asuka. Yeah, I mean, that's Nikki Bella. If you're just talking like worldwide appeal, she appeals everywhere. But we're talking the GWOAT, as they call it.
Yes, the GWOAT.
The GWOAT. Trish Stratus or Asuka?
Trish Stratus.
Right? That's not a hard one. So here we go.
Here
we go, Mike.
Yeah. This is gonna be good.
Charlotte Flair or Trish Stratus?
Whoo.
At first glance, this feels easy to me, but I think we got to talk it through a little bit because Trish is the pioneer. Without Trish, I don't know that there is Charlotte.
That is true. That is 100% a factual statement. Accomplishment wise, do we lean Charlotte?
I think so, but then you go longevity. Fucking Trish is still doing it.
That is true, but I do think Charlotte's going to be a long timer as well.
Okay. I'm just trying to make the championship exciting here because
and I think this is a tough one. This is a tough one because you have to really kind of dive into it.
Prime Trish versus Prime Charlotte would be a fire match, says Blaze God. I agree.
Prime Trish versus Prime Charlotte would be a fire match, but I think Prime Charlotte probably
run circles around her. Yeah.
Because I think the training and just the exposure, like, oh man.
Jim Crack says we picked Bayley over China using like time logic. Jim Crack, I'm going to change my logic to whatever it fits the situation I'm talking about. I will not stick to one set of rules.
And this is a match that I think it's still talked about today.
Still possible.
That should still happen.
Yeah. We think there's a chance we get Tiffany and Trish, right? I mean,
possibly.
Tiffany went in an interview after that interaction and was like, look, I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah.
Wait. Jim Crack says this match has happened already.
It has? When did it happen?
Jim Crack. What are we talking about here, Jim?
I don't recall it.
2019 SummerSlam.
2019 SummerSlam.
Good Real Hunting says Trish and Charlotte happened at 2019. How are we not remembering this, Mike? We're bad fans. How am I not remembering it? We're bad fans, Mike.
Well, I will say 2019 is like just when I was getting right back. Like that.
I got you. That's before I was watching.
The mania going into New Orleans is like when I got right back in.
Yeah.
I'm probably go Charlotte on this one. I'm gonna go Charlotte. I'm gonna go Charlotte.
Charlotte is the official GWOAT of the casual wrestling community. We will raise a banner up in the Discord later tonight.
Hell yeah.
They're laughing at us. They said it's on YouTube. We can go watch it.
I get what. Listen,
required watching for me and you, Mike. We'll talk about it next week.
That's on me. I didn't know. That's why we got the chat.
That's exactly right. Keep us in line. This is a casual wrestling show, guys. There are holes in our knowledge that you guys are required to pick. This is a team effort.
Yeah.
So 100%. Charlotte beat Becky, which was a big first round, beat Alexa, and then beat Trish. All right. I'm with it.
Solid. That's solid.
You got anything else for tonight?
Thanks for watching my video. Hit the like and subscribe below. Join the crew and don't be slow. Casual wrestling's the way to go.